Hey there guys, today I'm going to try to cover some of these different locks, master locks, oh that's it, as soon as I hit the record everything starts falling down. So I'm going to try to cover master lock, keys, keyways, and different cylinders. And I'm going to try to explain, if I can keep everything from falling down, the different keyways and the different cylinders for some other products. In front of you, you have the Master 930, 6835, 6835, Master 410, part of their safety lockout, tag out series. I got a couple best locks over here that I'll go into detail a little bit later. But I know you can't see this very well, but for an example, for the 930, on the bow of the key, turn this around, it's stamped 900 right there. What that is referring to, that 900 is referring to, is it's referring to the key blank and the cylinder inside the 930. This one here, the 6835 safety lock, it's stamped, I know you guys can't see that, but it's stamped 400 Bravo. And again, what that's referring to is the cylinder and the keyway inside that lock. This one right here, sorry if I move that too quick, I don't mean to make anybody sick. This one right here, I believe, is stamped 6,000 Bravo on the bow of the key right there. Yeah, 6,000 Bravo. And again, that's referring to the keyway and the cylinder. This one is stamped 400 Bravo. Again, the keyway and the cylinder. What I'm going to try to cover and see if this comes in focus. If I get this down and around where I can talk. Is if you notice, I have a printout here, and I'm going to put links in the description box where you can get this information at. If you look on here, to the left side, you'll see K1, W1. Down below that, you'll see a picture of the keyway. What that is K1 is the key blank, or the keyway, and W1 is a cylinder. And you can see, I have here printed out most of Master's different keyways and cylinders. They got 4-pin, they got 5-pin, if that will focus. Down below that, 5-pin continues on. They have more 5-pin all down through here. And then down here, they got towards the bottom, they got 5-pin again, continuing on 6-pin. So, for an example, if we just go with K1 W1. If you come up here, I got another page. Bring it down here so we can see. Right there, it's really hard for me to maneuver this stuff around. Oh wow, it came into focus. That's awesome. Right there, it says W1. I'm not sure if that's going to focus very good or not. This is W1, so this column here is all the cylinders. This column over here is all the keyways and key blanks. So you got K1, W1, and if you look right here, you'll see number 1, 2, 187, 475, 18 something, 1805. The moral of the story is, if you're getting into lock picking, when you go to the big box stores, yeah, you can buy a Master 1, 2, 187, Master number 3, 4, 11, 34, you can buy Master number 5, Master number 6, you can buy all these locks. And it's good for practicing lock picking on one side, but on the other side it's not too good. And the reason why is because they all have the W1 cylinder, and they're all using the K1 key blank. And what that tells me is, even though there's a lot of different locks here, the only difference that you're going to get in picking these is going to be the sequential order of which the pins are picked. Meaning the keyways and the wards in the keyway are going to be the same, because this is the same cylinder and the same key blank. So if you want to possibly enhance your experience at lock picking and try to get as much experience as you can at different locks and different companies out there, your best bet would be to go online and get a catalog or request a catalog from a company if you can, or you can go online and try to figure out all the different move down here, all the different keyways and key blanks that they have to offer. So if we did just one example for the K1W1, you come over here to this page and you look W1, 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 all those locks right there from the 1 all the way up to that high number 1, 2, 3, 4, and all those are going to offer you the same advantage. So instead of buying all those, you can just buy 1 or 2 of them, and the experience that you will gain as far as what the keyway feels like and all that is going to be cover the W1. It's not going to feel any different than all these locks right here. It's all going to be the same. And what you would do is let's pick the K15, W15, the K17, W17. You come there back to your another list here, and you see down there at the bottom, I know it's hard to see, you see number 15, number 17, right down there at the bottom left of your screen. You'll come over and see that it corresponds to the W15, W17 cylinder, and keyway also, key blank number 15, number 17. Yeah, so you don't have to buy a whole bunch of different master locks to get different experiences. What you need to do, or what you can do, to experience everything that a company has to offer is just find all the different keyways, all the different cylinders, and try to order locks that have those cylinders and keyways. Now, some cylinders, such as the K1 RSV, that's going to be reserved. It may be hard to find that cylinder. You may be able to find it in some of the master locks or master padlocks that are used by the military, or you may be able to find that keyway and cylinder used with bigger cities, bigger corporations, institutions. They may order thousands of those locks, and you may find them on eBay. Something that I was going to cover a little in depth was the notch on some of those keys that I noted in some of my videos earlier. If I can get this paper to sit where I need it to sit. If you notice, there's a notch over there by the K6000. What that notch is, and there's another notch over here in the 7000 right there. That's going to be in the new keyway and key blank for some of these locks. I got a piece of paper that explains. Yeah, here we go. I got a piece of paper that explains the differences. If you look here, it says, can't really get that to focus, it says new keys, round on the bottom. So every time you see that notch, there is a difference. The cut to the left is 0, starts out 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and goes on down. So I can't get that to focus very good. So the root depth is going to be different. If you see to the right of that, you see the keyway. You see the bottom is rounded versus the non-key blanks that don't have the notch. The bottom is flat. So that's primarily the difference. And if you go online and get this information, you can see the numbers and all that stuff in more detail. Also, here's a look at Master's new spool pens. The new is being on the left hand side, and on the right hand side is the old spool pens. So there's that. That's pretty much about it. Like I said, hopefully I'll provide links in the description box below, and show where I got all this information at. But hopefully this information covers all the lock companies out there. Like I said, if you can get online and figure out all the different key blanks and keyways, you'll hopefully save yourself a bunch of money and a bunch of wasted time buying different locks thinking you're getting more experience, when in actual reality you're not getting any more experience. The way to get more experience is going after different keyways and different cylinders, because as you can see, the warding will change from cylinder to cylinder and key blank to key blank. Something, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier in the video, but these two locks, the 6835, the yellow and the blue one. The blue one, I just put that page up. Let's see if we can see it here. Okay, the yellow one, there's the keyway for the yellow one. Right there. Right where my index finger is. There's the keyway for the blue one. K6000. Right? But if you look at the locks, they look identical except for the color. There is a difference from keyway to keyway, from cylinder to cylinder. So what denotes, I don't have all the series yet, but all the safety series, the keyways and the keyways and the cylinders are going to be different than what you would normally buy at a big box store. So this has got 400, and this has got 400, maybe the laminated padlocks. I don't know what cylinders they're going to come with, the safety series. So I don't know, I'd have to get one and figure it out. But this one, even though it was marked on eBay as a safety lock, it's not a safety lock. It looks like a safety lock, but it's not. You can tell that by the key blank. You can tell that by the keyway and the numbers on the keys. So basically the moral of the story is you don't have to buy every lock out there to get all the different cylinders or different keyways and key blanks and experiences with lock picking. You just got to know what you want and what you want to buy. And I hope this applies. It should apply to every block company out there. Another good example of that is Best. You don't have to buy like 20 Best padlocks to get good at picking them. You can buy maybe 1, 2, 3 or 4 padlocks, and then just change out the cores. Best has several different cores. And that experience is more important than getting different locks and trying to pick different locks, because you're not really accomplishing, you are, but you're not really accomplishing a whole lot when you keep buying the same lock that's got the same core in it. It doesn't really do anything except change the sequential order of the pins when you're picking. So there that is. As always, there's one guy out there that was liking the technical data that was thrown out in my videos a little bit that I was. So hopefully this video will fill that void. And yeah, as always, you guys have a good one, and thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, hopefully I'll be able to answer them. Make no promises, but yeah, as always, have a good one. And for any questions, just leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.